Some of the top interior designers in the country just declared modern farmhouse dead in 2026. But here's the twist nobody's talking about. It's not dying, it's getting divorced from the version that made it famous. The shiplap and mason jar version, gone. What's replacing it is richer, moodier, and honestly, harder to get wrong once you know the rules. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which farmhouse trends to kill immediately, which ones to keep, and the 5 mistakes that make a $40,000 renovation look like a builder-grade rental. Before we get into it, if you're serious about getting your home right this year, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're breaking down a new style trend every single week, and this one might be the most requested topic we've covered yet. Okay, let's get into it. So here's what's happening. In one camp, you've got designers on record saying modern farmhouse had its moment and it's fading. One prominent architect even said she's relieved to see it go because so few people executed it with authentic materials and actual restraint. And honestly, she's not wrong about the execution problem. For a decade, farmhouse became shorthand for white walls, black metal everything, a barn door that doesn't even lead anywhere, and a sign somewhere in the kitchen that says something about gathering. It became a costume instead of a design philosophy. But in the other camp, and this is the camp with the receipts, designers tracking 2026 builds are saying something different. They're not saying farmhouse is dying. They're saying it's maturing. It's still one of the most searched residential styles in North America right now. It just doesn't want to look like a Pinterest board from 2016 anymore. So which camp is right? Honestly, both. The tired, theme park version of farmhouse is dying. The disciplined, well-built version is thriving. And the entire video today is about making sure you're building the second one, not the first. Let's start with the funeral. Here's what designers want gone from farmhouse homes this year. And if your space has these, it's worth a rethink. Number 1, the all-white kitchen. For years, this was the entire identity of farmhouse. White cabinets, white counters, white walls. Designers are now calling this look builder grade and lazy because it reads as safe rather than intentional. The fix isn't abandoning white, it's adding contrast that actually draws the eye somewhere. Think a stained wood island or cabinetry in a deep olive or charcoal against white perimeter walls. Number 2, boucle everything. That nubby, textured fabric was the darling of the last decade of design. It's been on every chair, every pillow, every ottoman. Designers say it's lost its impact through sheer repetition. The move now is toward brushed wool, slub linen, and matte chenille, materials that give you that same cozy, tactile feeling without the déjà vu. Number 3, overstyled, themed decor. This is the big one. Vintage-style signs, faux farm tools, 100 mason jars. If your dining room looks like it could double as a gift shop at a historic farm, that's the problem. The advice from designers is simple. Think about the essence of farmhouse, not the literal props. Swap a farm fresh eggs sign for an actual vintage egg gathering basket on an open shelf. Same story, 10 times more sophisticated. Number 4, cool, stark gray and white everything. The 2015 era farmhouse palette leaned cold. Icy grays, crisp whites, almost clinical. That's fading fast in favor of something warmer, which brings us to what's actually replacing all of this. If 2026 farmhouse has a mood, it's this: less staged photo shoot, more genuine, lived-in sanctuary. Here's what's driving that. Richer, moodier color. Pale gray is giving way to deep, grounded hues. Think olive, walnut brown, and dark green used as a genuine neutral, not just an accent wall. These colors create what designers are calling a cocoon of comfort, instead of the sterile brightness the style used to chase. Texture layered on texture. This is probably the single biggest shift. Instead of one farmhouse look, 2026 spaces mix reclaimed wood beams next to sleek marble counters. Plush wool or velvet upholstery paired with the cool hardness of a stone coffee table. Chunky knit throws over worn leather. The goal is a room that feels collected over time, not purchased in a single trip. Minimalist bones, maximalist warmth. Clean lines, open layouts, and streamlined cabinetry are staying. That's the modern, half a modern farmhouse, and it's not going anywhere. But instead of leaving those clean spaces feeling empty, 2026 Farmhouse fills them with texture and personal objects rather than furniture store matching sets. Materials with actual soul. There's a growing appetite for objects with a story. Vintage cast iron hooks, hand-thrown pottery, furniture that shows real craftsmanship instead of mass production. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword here. It shows up as longevity. Buy less, buy better, keep it longer. Global influence blending in. Scandinavian minimalism is lending its sense of calm and order. Japanese wabi-sabi is lending its comfort with natural imperfection. The wood that shows its grain, the ceramic that isn't perfectly symmetrical. This is what elevates Farmhouse from a rural American aesthetic into something that reads as genuinely global and current. Quick gut check before we move on. If you're renovating right now, which of these 5 shifts feels the hardest to pull off in your own space? Drop it in the comments, because our next video is going to tackle exactly that based on what you tell us. Now, the mistakes. And this is the part that actually saves you money. Here's the thing about modern farmhouse specifically. It is unusually easy to get wrong, because almost every element has a too-far version. Let's go through the ones that trip people up most. Mistake 1. Window grill overload. This is such a small detail, and it completely changes how a house reads. The modern farmhouse signature is divided light grills on the front facade only. Put them on every single window, and the house reads as traditional, not modern. Put them on none, and it just looks like a plain contemporary build with a gable roof glued on. It's a narrow window, but nailing it is what separates an intentional modern farmhouse from an accidental one. Mistake 2. Cheap roofing. Asphalt shingles quietly undermine the entire style, even if everything else is perfect. If your budget is tight, the advice from architects is to prioritize a standing seam metal roof on at least the front primary gable. That's the part everyone actually sees and is doing a lot of visual work. Mistake 3. Generic builder-grade finishes. Stock vinyl windows. A generic carriage-style garage door. Big box pendant lights that showed up on 10 other houses on your street. Modern farmhouse lives or dies on specificity. The black framed windows, the exact profile of the porch columns, the actual finish on the hardware. Generic finishes are the fastest way to make an expensive house look cheap. Mistake 4. Too many recognizable farmhouse symbols at once. We touched on this already, but it deserves its own call-out because it's the single most common complaint from designers. One shiplap wall, great accent. Shiplap plus barn door, plus open shelving, plus a rooster statue, plus mason jar lighting? That's not a design style anymore, it's a costume. Pick your 2 or 3 signature moves per room and let the rest of the space breathe. Mistake 5. Ignoring your actual climate. A black roof looks incredible in a moody, cool climate builder photo. In a hot, sun-baked region, it's a heat trap. Deep, dramatic porches are gorgeous until you're the one shoveling snow drift off of them every winter. The style has to adapt to where you actually live, not just the version you saw online. If you caught yourself nodding at 2 or more of these, don't worry. Every single one of them is fixable, and most of them don't require a full renovation. Which brings us to the part you've actually been waiting for. Let's make this practical. Living room. Keep the layout clean and open. Then layer in one deep, grounded color. An olive sofa, a walnut media console, something with real weight. Add one high-texture piece, like a chunky knit throw or a woven poof, and let simple wall decor do the rest. If the furniture already has texture, keep the walls calm. Kitchen. This is where the reclaimed wood meets marble combo shines. A stained wood island against white or pale cabinetry gives you contrast without going cold. Matte black or brushed brass hardware ties it together. Pick one metal finish and stay consistent throughout the house. Entryway and storage zones. This is where farmhouse homes actually fall apart in real life. Shoes, bags, male kid stuff. Closed storage is your best friend here. A bench with hidden storage, a console with doors instead of open shelving, baskets that hide the chaos. A farmhouse entryway that looks curated in real life, is one where the clutter has somewhere to go. Windows, linen curtains, or simple wood blinds. Soft enough to let light in, structured enough to stay elegant. Skip the heavy drapes. Farmhouse thrives on natural light, and blocking it undercuts the whole warm, airy feeling the style is going for. Exterior. This is where the real money decisions live. Standing seam metal roofing where your budget allows it. Divided light grills on the front-facing windows only. Real wood or high-quality composite siding over vinyl. These three choices alone will separate your house from 90% of the farmhouse-ish builds on your street. So here's the real answer to, is modern farmhouse dead in 2026? No, but the lazy version of it absolutely is. Kill the all-white kitchen, kill the themed decor, kill the generic finishes. Keep the clean lines, add real texture and warmer color, and get specific about your details instead of generic. That's the entire difference between a house that looks dated in 3 years and one that looks timeless in 30. If this saved you from making even one of these mistakes, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach other people planning their own renovation right now. And if you want a follow-up video where we walk through real 2026 farmhouse builds and rate what they got right and wrong, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Drop a comment telling me which room you're tackling first. I'll see you in the next one.